Arg, time pirates. How are ye this morning? I am awake. I'm here. I'm ready to get some writing done today. So excited to get this book done. Ooh, look, Mel was first. Mel was first. And we have, good morning, Kelly Cal, she says. Good morning, Mel Melly. And Jen joined us. Good morning, Jen. I'm working from the bed today because I feel like crap. Yeah, can you hear my voice? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I caught something at Superstars or not, or if it's just recovering. Give me another couple days and I'll let you know. I'm so sorry. You're sick, Jen. I'm so sorry. I think I'll read The Storyteller by Jodi Picoult. Between work tasks. I hope everyone is well. Yeah, we're working on it, man. We're working on it. Hopefully you will get better soon. I'm still so dry after Superstars, even though I hydrated so much. Molly says hello and hugs to Jen. Sorry you feel yucko. And good morning, Molly. It's so good to see you. And Lindsay says, hey guys, trying to organize my stickers into folders so I can find stuff and so they don't take up so much room. Also need to hoover once there is less mess. Yeah, I vacuumed last night. My room was quite messy. But it's because we have cat litter outside my door leading to the living room, and then we have cat litter in my bathroom. Because sometimes I'll close my door and a cat gets stuck in here, right? So I have those two litter boxes. So right at the entry to my door, there's always a ton of litter. So yeah, I'm like, can't you just shake your feet off or something before you get out of there? Cats, cats, cats. Like Molly sent me a little thing. The cats, they're so helpful, so helpful. What would we do without them? But I am anxious to get started today. I might have to go put a sweater on though. After getting out of the nice warm bed, it's cold over here, even though it's going to be like 76 degrees or something today. I might go outside and read for a little while after I get my editing done for the day. What do I have? Weather. I used to watch local news, right? So I would get the weather. Now that we don't have normal TV, I never know what the weather's going to be. Like, never. It's a little frustrating, I have to say. Yep, 78. That's the high today. So later on, right now, I'm like, I'm cold. Later on today, I'm going to be like, I'm hot. There's no winning. No winning. It won't be long before it's, 97 degrees every day. And, which that's like 36 degrees Celsius for all you Celsius people. Hey, Alicia, how are you on this fine morning?
It's a little cold here, but
Right?
um,
But it's going to warm up to 78, so not for long.
yeah, this is very true. We'll be in the upper 70s before the end of the day.
Yep.
Lots of things have already happened this morning, and I am sleep deprived.
Oh, no. I think sleep deprived is a permanent thing when you have children, I'm afraid. I would like to offer you hope, but I don't think I can. I don't want to lie to you, Alicia.
I appreciate it. Somebody has to tell me the truth.
That's right.
um, well, it's because I don't sleep well when husband is out of town. So, I watched various episodes of Bones, and then I watched a movie, and then it was 2 a.m. before I said, I should probably fall asleep by now. You think? Um, but we have extra special coffee this morning,
Oh.
because I went to go buy coffee creamer yesterday because I was completely out after yesterday's coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And lo and behold, they have butter beer flavored coffee creamer,
Ooh.
and it is absolutely delicious. It almost tastes like the hot butter beer at Universal.
That's hilarious.
And I'm sad because I know this will not be a permanent thing. I'm like, maybe I should start stocking up and just start going through it. And then I got a package this morning.
Ooh. Are you going to open super secret package for us?
I can. Do you want me to do it after the first sprint?
Yeah.
I'll give you a hint. It's from Archer and Olive.
That tells me nothing. Is that
It's
stickers and stuff?
it's a stationery, so it could be a notebook,
Stationery.
it could be washi tape, could be stickers.
Or both.
Exactly. Actually, if you know Archer and Olive, then you know.
So Molly's probably excited. I bet Molly knows. Let's
Yeah,
see.
let's
And
see.
Mel says hi to everyone. And Jean joined us. Good morning, Kelly and Alicia. It is currently snowing. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll
Hmm.
quit complaining about my. It's a tiny bit chilly. Oh no.
Right? You win.
That's right. Yeah, this is our perfect weather, right? High of 78, low in the 50s. This is actually really good camping weather, is what this would be.
Mm,
Yeah, Jean says you can't handle the truth. Alicia has no choice; she has to.
yeah.
No, the truth is she should have been reading instead of watching those TV shows.
I should have. Yes. That is the truth. The bare honest truth. But
That's
I
the truth.
know that if I read, I would fall asleep, and I was working on my reading journal, so
Mm,
it was kind
gotcha.
of like a stick something here, watch TV, stick something there, write this in. It
Uh,
happens.
let's see. And Mel says hello to Jean, and Molly says I am quite excited for the Archer and Olive reveal. Yep, see, Molly knows. Molly knows. Molly's in the know when it comes to that stuff. Awesome. All right. Well, I say we get started. We might even get done on time today. What?
That would be amazing.
Right? My goal today is to not nap, but we'll see. I might take one more day of napping, and then tomorrow my goal will be not napping. We'll see. I'm still recovering, and I'm hoping I'm not getting sick, but I won't know for another day probably. It's hard to tell if you're just exhausted or getting sick sometimes, right? Like
Yes.
can't tell. So we shall find out soon enough. All right, here we go. Let's hit the first sprint so we can get to the reveal of the package.
It's opened.
Oh, what's in there? What's in there?
Oh, no, I was gonna wait. I was opening it in
Oh.
preparation,
I gotcha. Okay, I gotcha.
making it easier.
So you're opening it just to torture Molly. Okay, cool. I can get behind that. Poor Molly.
I
All
have to
right,
write
here we
some words before I can have my reward.
Oh, I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
Yep.
So Molly says no napping for me today, even though I would love to plan one. Oh, I never plan naps. I'm always like, I'm gonna work all day. And sometimes I'm
Your
trying to be
body's
nice to
like,
myself
"No."
though, right after just getting back from Superstar. So this week I'm not being if my body says you need a nap, I'm listening to it this week. All right, here we go. Play. And there are our first sprints. And I'm actually writing. Let's see, how many words did I get done? Hi, Cora. Hi. You want to say hi, everyone? Say hi. Oh, I am Cora. You
Hello,
guys so big.
Cora.
Hi, you guys so big. Yeah. So cool.
Such a pretty
Okay, off.
puppy.
Off. You were just outside. She wants to play in the mud so bad. She got a bath yesterday because she was playing in the mud. She hasn't learned her lessons. Let's see, I got 300 words in that sprint. That's pretty good for a first sprint for me, especially considering I had to read some stuff to make sure I remembered where I was. How'd you do, Alicia?
I had to go grab the heat therapy because that's happening today, and I got 175 words and made breakfast. I did also bring over my snack from yesterday. This was the, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like shiny, but this is the Puppy Love animal crackers that I was talking
Nice.
about. Aren't they
They're
cute?
so cute.
I feel bad for eating them, but I know that that's what they're there for. Apparently, this brand also makes ones that are like mystical creatures.
Oh, fun.
So they have all kinds of different fun shapes and stuff.
That's pretty cool. All right, let's see how everyone else did, and then we will open the box and quit torturing poor Molly.
Okay.
Molly says she's back one day and she's torturing me. And Molly says, "Oh, I plan naps as often as possible." Mel says, "Naps attack me randomly." Yeah, that's what happens to me too.
Well, I send it this way because I wish they would attack me randomly.
And yeah, well, the problem is though, because they attack randomly, I can't always take one, right? Like we have lives and work and stuff we have to do.
I
It'd
never
be
get to take
almost
a
better
nap.
if it was on a schedule, but it's not. And for torturing Molly, I said, "But that's because I love you." And Molly goes, "I love you too, Kelly. I missed you last week. I missed y'all last week too." And Helene Zink joined us. Hello, Helene. It is good to see you. Welcome in. What are you writing or reading or doing, being productive about today? And someone else joined us whose name I cannot read. I apologize. Please let us know what it is you would like us to call you.
Her name is Flo.
Flo? Flo. Hi, Flo. Good morning. It is very nice to meet you. Please let us know what you are writing or reading or, doing, even if it's coffee and contemplation.
Yeah.
And Kiana, look at that, Kiana. I make you a moderator and I can see your stuff. Wait, where'd the wrenches go? Why are they shields now? When did that happen?
Yesterday, the day before is when I noticed it.
Huh. Interesting. So hello, Kiana. It's so good to see you. And Nina joined us. Hi, Nina. It's good to see you. Good morning, ladies, they say. And Kiana says, I'm at 65% of the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I think it will be a 3-star for me. That's what I've heard about them. I kind of want to read them, but I know what I'm getting into, right? That kind of thing.
I read the first one. I enjoyed it. I think I gave it 4 stars.
Nice. That's what this one, the Warrior Princess Assassin, I'm reading. If I was like expecting like a dense fantasy, or if I was expecting something else, I'd be horribly disappointing. But because I knew exactly what I was getting into, it's just fine. That's just fine. And Molly says, Cora, she's a good girl. I don't care what her daddy says. But because she's driving him crazy. Because his office is more open, so he can't just like leave her in there. Where me, I can close the door and keep her in here, right? So he had a different challenge than I did. But I also walk her, it helps calm her down.
True.
Jen says, I read 8 pages and put away some laundry. Now, aren't you supposed to be in bed, Jen? That's not, putting away laundry is not how you get better. Molly says, Kiana. And Helene says, I started editing a scene in which my characters are partying. Not too many changes needed, so it's pretty easy and fun work. I like that. That's pretty cool. I will be editing soon. Almost done with this draft. We're just about to meet the big bad guy. Kiana, hey, Kelly, Alicia, and Molly. And Lindsay said stickers are looking a lot better now. Yay! I mean, it's hard to like use them and make your journals when you can't find them. You know what I mean? So nice to get them all organized. Molly, I'm reminded that I need to call my insurance company during next sprint. My gallbladder is acting up because still no diabetes meds. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Ugh.
Molly, Shields have been a couple weeks. Wow. Well,
Really?
it wasn't before I left, so it could have happened last week while I was gone. But before I left, they were still wrenches.
Yeah.
Kiana woke up with a headache, feeling like it will be a sick day. Oh, I'm so sorry about the headache. Not about the sick day.
Uh-uh.
And Flo says, I'm currently working during the sprints and reading during the chats. I love that. I'm going to pick up A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's a pretty good way to get your work day done, actually. That's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Molly says, look at all our friends that are newish to these sprints. Welcome, friends. Yes, welcome, friends. Let's get stuff done together. We can do it. Let's see. And Mel says, didn't need that sprint or do much of anything that sprint. Or didn't read that sprint, sorry. I'm so sorry. That's okay. You got the next sprint. We got 2 more. We got 2 more, Mel. Molly says, same. Molly's just like, just open the box. Mel says, hey, Key, and sorry to hear that. Hope you're able to rest today. Kiana says, hey to Mel. And Molly says, not on me. I have been a shield for at least 2 weeks. Huh, how funny. Jen says, Flo, I do the opposite. I read during the sprints and work during the chat. I love that. It depends on what I need to do, right?
That's true.
Yeah, because the reading, that would be hard for me during the chat, unless you're just ignoring me, which is perfectly acceptable. But it depends on what work I need to do. Like if I'm editing, I need it quiet, or music with no words if I'm editing. But if I'm like checking emails, then noise is good. Then I'll put a video on in the background. Excellent. All right, so I think it is time to open that box, Alicia. There better not be a head in there.
I already opened it, but I haven't pulled anything out yet.
Well, time to share the box.
I have to share with the class. They always give you one of these. This is so cute. It's like a little... No, I can't open it. But it's like a pull-out thing, and it talks about their story and for tips, tricks, and all that stuff.
Oh, I love that.
Their packaging is interesting, too.
Huh.
I don't know what it is.
Maybe it's recycled something.
Yeah. Ooh. Their washi tape comes in a box.
That's cool. Is that just so you can pull it out?
Well, these are like sets. Do they have names? It just says decorative tape. They had names on the website. What they are, I couldn't tell you. Oh no, they do tell you. Very small print. This one's called Lamp Post.
Oh, is that Christmas?
Yep.
Nice.
I ordered an Archer and Olive notebook, and this is the one that I thought about it for like 2 weeks before I bought it. Mm-hmm. And so I already have it, but I was like, you know what? I want their washi tape to go with it, but I can't because it was always sold out. They finally got it back in stock. This one is called Frosted Storybook.
Nice. I mean, we definitely had some frosted days down south this year.
Right. But I plan on taking a lot of like Christmassy washi tapes and like the PET tapes and decorating the snowflakes. So it's going to be an all winter theme notebook. This one is called, oh, I opened it upside down.
What were you thinking, Alicia?
I know. I wasn't. I was just excited. This one is the Antique Floral. Oh, this one was really pretty.
Ooh, I like that one. That is pretty. And you can use
especially
that for almost
the
anything.
Gold one that kind of looks like it's an inlay.
That's very
I like it. And the one kind of looks like stamps.
Yeah, it does. You're right. That's so cute.
So I might have to do like a floral because I have a lot of floral washi tape too. And then the last one, storybook washi tape. I don't know where I'm going to use this one at, but...
Do you ever use all of it?
I have, yeah.
I can't... How is that storybook? Is it just books?
Yeah, so like... This one...
I was expecting like Little Red Riding Hood or something.
Mm-mm. but that one was upside down. So it has like
Gotcha.
books, and then this one has books on it. So if you go around, it's just like bookish things.
Huh.
But I like it.
It always seems like so much tape, though. Like, I would never use all that.
It depends on what you do, because like I'd have to go find my reading journal. Oh, this is tiny. I thought it was going to be bigger.
Well, if you're going to make it all winter, small makes sense.
Well, no, this is a different one. Oh, I know why this is different. I ordered a B5. This is a B6, so it's going to be smaller.
Gotcha.
But there's a hint as to what's on the cover.
Dogs.
Nope.
They look like puppy. Oh, is that kitties? It didn't look like kitties.
And I love it because that's how the notebook comes.
Nice.
And then there's paper and ta-da!
Oh, kitty. That's so pretty. I love that. The moon on the cover. That's cool.
I know. I probably shouldn't take it out of the box because it's going to be hard to get back in. But then on the inside, they also tie in its moons and paw prints.
I love it. Is it lined paper, dot paper, just blank paper?
It's dot grid. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but
I can't, but I trust you.
And they have like their little charms on their ribbons.
Oh, that's cute.
What's that thing called? A ampersand sign? Something like that.
I couldn't see it exactly.
And then it's got paw prints on the back.
Oh, so cute.
But this is really good quality, like hardcover. It's leather almost.
Nice.
Ooh, I like it. And it's a nice color.
Cool.
I'm going to have to figure out what to use this for. Because to be honest, I thought it was going to be bigger. It's not like my other one. I'll have to find my other one. But I'll find a use for it.
So let's see what we have in here. We have Jean says that she loves the comment of sharing with the class.
I try.
See. Kiana says, "Brah, I have to go to the office and work on Friday." Ugh, that is just that's not right. There should be a law. Flo says to Jen, "I wish I could. I am good at reading with noise. I half listen until I hear my name." Oh, I can get that. Kiana says the new director wants everyone in office when we have unit meetings. I mean, as much as that sucks, it does make sense. It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Mel, oh, pretty. Molly says, love that frosted storybook set.
Yes. I can't wait to use it.
And Lindsay, I ordered several tapes from the washi tape shop this morning as I saw someone using it, and it's gorgeous.
Ooh, which one? Let us know.
Let's see. I've not got any A&O tapes, but I have several of their journals. Very cool. I do love journals. I don't know too many writers or readers that don't have a journal problem. Yeah, Molly, love the stories one. Yep. And gorgeous journal. That is a really pretty journal.
Mm-hmm.
Flo says, I collect journals, but never use them. That's why I started using them. So even my really, really pretty ones, I mean, one of them I just use for grocery list because I'm like, I'm tired of not using them. And that way I can use it, even if it's just stuff for grocery list. And then I could buy another pretty one.
Right.
So I've just started using mine. I don't care if I'm going to buy them anyways. Molly, and they only cost $150. Okay, I would not buy a $150 one, just for the record. I would not do that.
What's $150?
I don't know. The journal, I'm thinking she's saying.
Archer and Olive are more expensive. Like each washi tape set was $15. So
I mean, that doesn't sound bad for the tape, but how much was the journal?
Does it tell me? It doesn't tell me. Hold on, I'll look it up.
All right, so while you're looking it up, we have Zwink joined us. Good morning, Zwink. So good to see you. Howdy, everyone, and happy Umbrella Day. Happy Teddy Bear Day. Oh, that's cute. Happy Cream Cheese Brownies Day. Well, that's pretty specific.
Right?
I love the days. They're awesome. And Molly says, "Woot, good days." Swank says, "Molly, I really like your reactions." Molly says, "I definitely have a journal problem. I have too many empty." Yeah, I can see that.
My problem too.
And Jean's going to work on my homework on the next sprint. Excellent. Let's get that homework done. Glenda, hello. Kelly, Alicia, and everyone. Hello, Glenda. So good to see you. And Jean reading out 10 short story ideas. You can do it. You can do it. Make it happen, Jean. Make it happen. So how much was
So
it?
the notebook that I got, it's a B6. It was $29.
Oh, well, that's not bad. That's the same much any notebook is. Yeah.
But there are other notebooks. It depends on the size. Because let's see. My frosted storybook notebook was a B5, and that was $39.
I
So
mean, for
it
the quality
depends
I'm
on,
seeing, that seems pretty fair to me.
yeah.
And Molly says, "Thank you, Swank. I love that you have created this identity of announcing holidays. Plus, we always have something to celebrate that way." Exactly. And Kiana says, "And now I want brownies." I mean, I kind of always want brownies, so it's not really a hard sell.
Cream cheese brownie day? What?
Right. I mean, that sounds pretty good.
I need to learn how to make this.
When I made it, basically you make the brownie mix and you put that in the pan, and then you make the cheesecake mix and you kind of swirl it in there.
Oh.
Yeah, so you put it in dollops and then you swirl it and then you bake it. Eileen says, "My journal problem is starting dozens of journals but not finishing any." I also have that problem. If you mean the actual writing in the journal, like daily or weekly or occasionally, that's what it ends up when I start. That's what this one is. I'm trying. The actual journaling part of journaling, I'm not so good at. But I'm not good at doing anything every day, no matter what it is. So
That's why I use them for different things, because I have this one that I started, and for the longest time, I think I've had this journal for like 8 years without doing anything with it. And I was like, you know what? I need something small that at the end of the day, I could just say, this is what I accomplished for the day. And I've been doing it. I started on January 2nd of this one. But I've been able to use my washi tapes, and the pages are fun because like they have different colors. Every page is a different thing. And then this one kind of looks like it's on a clipboard.
yeah, this was just a cheap Target lined one. But I started it in April 2025, and my last, obviously this is not every day until the last entry, which was October 8th. See, there's just,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll write in it today about superstars. We'll see. Let's see. All right, let's get to the bottom of the comments. We will start our second sprint. Molly says, "I haven't purchased from A&O yet." Kiana says, "To be fair, I never can turn down a brownie." Yeah, me neither. Molly, today would be a good day to learn how to make them, Alicia. Hint, hint.
I mean, maybe.
Right. Lindsay says, "I bought Auric Rose set. It's very pretty, and Country Life bundle on Washi Tape Shop this morning, and the vignettes as they suggested them at checkout." Nice. Molly laughs. Kiana says, "I just started junk journaling. It works for me. It would be very satisfying, but I wouldn't keep up with it." Molly, there is a thing called a commonplace journal. I haven't looked too much into them, but they would probably be good for those of us who don't keep up with our journals. Yeah, that's basically what mine ends up being. But the junk journaling, that's the same kind of thing. Gina Superstars. It's Superstars Writing Seminar. That's where I was last week. And Vanessa joined just in time. We're about to start our second sprint. Helene says, "I love the diary type journals and have finished many, but any fancy ones like bullet journals, finance journals, sketchbooks, and so on, I never finish." Gotcha. Vanessa says, "Have my therapy appointment, so back in an hour." We'll see you in an hour. Good luck. Jean says, "Superstars of Writing. It's a business of writing con in Colorado every year." Yeah, it's Colorado Springs at a Superstars Writing Seminar. What is a junk journal? It's basically the same thing as the commonplace journal. So you just you write things that you want to write, and then you also put stuff in there. Like you put the tickets that you went to the concert in, or you put the playbill from the play that you went to, or you cut out part of the receipt that you want to keep in there, or you know what I mean? You just put stuff in there.
Mhm.
The flower that you found while you went on your walk, whatever. So you just kind of put stuff in there and just like little notes. It's not like full on just writing, and it's not full on let's just make it pretty. It's all stuff that's like meaningful. So
Yep. Um, I don't think she's continuing with the videos, but if you go back to Chloe Reed's books, older videos, she does a lot of journaling, and you can see what hers looks like because she kind of does that.
there you go. And Charles says, hello. Hello, Charles. Just in time, just like Vanessa. Y'all have perfect timing. So, good morning. And we are going to start our second sprint now. And there is our second sprint. I am typing right away. We're starting to get some explanations for why the bad guy is the bad guy. Oops, I forgot I turned that on. Sorry. And I got in 600 words. Woohoo! So I have 400 left. I can do it. I can do it. If I could at all manage less distractions, I'd already be there. And let's see, how did y'all do that sprint? Let me hit the timer over here. Let's see. Last time I think we had Charles come in. Is the last thing. There we go. And Jean says hello to Steve. And Glenda says hello to Jean, Charles, Vanessa, and Helene, and Molly. And Glenda says, Charles, how are you and Christina doing? Charles says, hello, Jean. Good morning, Kelly and Alicia. Hi, Molly, Lindsay, Kiana, Vanessa. Did I miss anyone? I don't know. I think Flo was on. And Jen. Yeah, there's been a lot of people on this morning. It's been a nice active day. I like it. We are getting stuff done.
Yay.
And Charles says, we are well, Glenda. Thanks for asking. And Alicia says hello. And Molly says, oh my God, I started my insurance call with a subdued voice. And the little bitch who answered the phone wouldn't transfer, kept asking me the same questions over and over. She claimed that she had already spoken to me this morning. Imagine how that made me feel when I had zero recollection of the call. And generally, I have some small memory issues. Oh, I'm sorry. Kiana says, I got to page 268. Nicely done, Kiana. Helene says, I finished editing the first part of the partying scene and then got distracted by my phone. Oops. Yes, I understand the distraction. Though my distraction is so cute, it's hard to not be distracted by her. She wants to go outside and play, but it's muddy. So really what she wants to do is roll in the mud. And no. My carpet already needs to be shampooed. Molly says, then she asked why I needed the pharmacy department. I told her I needed to deal with a prior authorization for Mounjaro, and this was the 4th time I had called in the last 2 months. Oh, I'm so sorry, Molly. There's nothing easy about dealing with freaking insurance. Kiana says, hey, Vanessa, Jean, Glenda, Helene, and Charles. And Jean says, I got 2 story ideas down. Yay! Yeah, for the Superstars Writing Seminar, it does an anthology every year. It's a charity anthology. And you have to be a superstar to submit a story. And it's either current or alumni. And so this year's theme is about time travel. So I was sitting down and writing out the different ideas. And remember how I told you before, we do short stories, the first 3 you throw out, right? So I did that, but 4, 5, and 6 are pretty good. And I kind of like 5. So I think I'm going to write story 5, but I need to finish this first. So I'm pretty excited. Hopefully you like your story ideas, Jean. Just get them down. It seems the faster you write them down, the faster you'll get to the more unique ideas. So last time I submitted to the Superstars anthology, my story did not get in, but then I found I got into a different anthology that actually paid with that same story. So it is what it is. Molly says, I am trembling at this point because she wouldn't transfer me and my anger kept rising. Then she pulled the, I'm going to hang up if you keep yelling at me. Then fucking transfer me. I'm sorry, Molly. Jean says, you threw out the first 3? I don't think I've ever heard of that. It is my personal recommendations, having doing this for a very, very long time. Most of the advice that I share is advice that you hear everywhere, right? This is my unique advice that works. I have done so many anthologies. I've read not only participated in, but written for, been invited to, edited, all of the above. I'm very, very experienced with anthologies, from free because it's for charity all the way to pro paying, which is 6 cents a word. Okay. So all the way up and down. And I will tell you, there is a zeitgeist. So when you get a prompt, a bunch of people think the exact same way, and you're going to get multiple of the same kind of story. And when you're writing these stories, you really want to stick out. So I would say you write as many ideas as you can come up with pretty quickly. Like, put a time limit on yourself, because let's face it, we're writers. That part can last forever. So put a time limit, either like the first day or just first 2 days when you first hear about it. Just write down these ideas. Throw out your first 3. Your first 3, I guarantee you someone else also has thought of those. Get rid of them. Now, can I guarantee your other ones that they haven't thought of? No. But as you keep going, the stories get more complicated, more crazy, more, unique as you keep going with your ideas. Those first three, people have already thought about them. Get rid of them. And Jean says, Molly, I would recommend taking notes when calling insurance or recording it. If bureaucracy is a pain in the ass, yeah, I would definitely record. Especially, I wouldn't record like the first time I called them, but now that you're having problems, I 100% would record everything.
Mm-hmm.
They recorded to report you. Why wouldn't you record it? Mel says 261 pages into every spiral of fate. The male love interest is so damn bad for our FMC. I love it. One of those books where in the book you're like, yeah, in real life you'd be like, no. And Kiana says, Molly, that stinks. And Molly says, good idea. Thank you, Jean. Jean says, my thing is just story ideas. There was no prompt. Gotcha. Well, still, even with story ideas, the first three people have already thought of. Let's see. What are you doing? What are you doing? There is nothing back there for you. She's trying to get something under my bookcase. I don't think there's. Maybe she got a ball under there or something. No, what are you doing? Stop it. What are you doing?
She's like, I want my toy back.
What are you doing? I look in a minute, okay? Don't knock over my books or anything. Or sometimes she'll be doing something like that's legit, like finding a toy, and then she'll get distracted, like, oh look, here's a book I can chew on. You know what I mean? So I need her to back away from the bookshelf. Mel says, I'm so sorry, Molly. What a rude person she was. And Jessica Kimi joined us. Hello. Good to see you bright and early in the morning. And Jean says, I'm going to borrow your time travel as an idea. Yay, time travel's fun. Got to pull it off, man. That's the hard part. And Flo, I'm currently using the walking pad. I need a walking pad so bad. That would be so nice until this one tries to get under my feet. And Jen got another 8 pages. Nicely done. And Mel says hello. Alicia says hello. And Jessica Kibi says, glad I managed to catch you guys. Me too. We're about to start our last sprint. We're not doing too bad. This is pretty much on time for us. And Jean says, what time is it with you, Jess? I don't know. Was she 5 o'clock in the morning? Something like that. 4:30. I was close. And I really need to pee. Yeah, I understand that. Molly says, by the way, she did eventually transfer me after telling me she didn't have time to mess with me, but wanted to keep arguing with me. I finally was like, are you transferring me? Since you don't have time to mess with me? I mean, if it was that easy, I would be, no, ma'am. She has a koozie problem. Cora, drop it. Thank you for bringing it to me. Now drop it. Good girl. See, she had a koozie.
It's so koozie. Tiny.
Socks and koozies. Oh, is that one of the cookies? It's so cute.
It's a little puppy.
Oh.
I'm trying to find one of the pink ones, but they're all so small.
Yeah, Jean says puppies are good at finding stuff that isn't lost, for sure.
There's a pink one.
Cora, don't go back there. Come on. There's Cora's back. Thank you. Good girl. That was so good. Such a good girl. I don't care what your daddy says. You're a good girl. So
I did write.
She's a good girl. She's just a puppy.
I did write 100 words in that sprint, and then my dad called.
See, distractions, man. We're trying so hard to steal this time, and people just steal it right back from us.
Right?
So rude.
And all he was doing was he was calling to say that he was in his truck, and he was going to Office Depot and to buy X, Y, and Z.
And he had to call you for that?
You don't understand. This is what my dad does. He is one of those people that likes to always be talking to somebody. It may not necessarily be about anything important, but he likes to talk at you. Not to you.
Send him a rubber duck.
I thought about sending him, because they have a thing for otters, him and his wife. And I was thinking about sending them, finding like a plushie otter and sending it to him and say, "Here, just talk to the otter while you drive."
Put it on your dashboard. Talk to it the whole time.
Right?
Jean says, I assume it's 4:30 a.m. Yes, that is correct. As Jessica Kiwi confirmed.
Ooh. So that
Awesome.
means you're 6 hours behind. No.
Yeah.
6 hours behind us?
Yeah, 6 behind.
But
Yeah,
it's like the next
6
day
behind
for
you.
them, right?
Correct. So they're actually ahead. So you can get the right time by subtracting 6 from Eastern, so 5 for me. But it's the next day. So they're actually ahead, but calculating the ahead is harder than just subtracting the
Hold
5
on.
or 6.
I'm gonna figure this out.
Yep. Because it's the 10th, or it's 10th for us, so it's the 11th for her. Yep, on Wednesday. That's why they always get New Year's
New
first.
Zealand?
New Zealand, correct. You have to tell me how that editing went, Jesse.
16 to 18 hours ahead of Florida, depending on the time of year and daylight savings.
Yeah, but like I said, that's a lot harder than just doing like Jen says, right? It's 6 hours behind us tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. That's a perfect way to do it. So 6 hours behind us tomorrow.
Yeah, so they're basically saying if it's midnight here in Florida, then it's 6 p.m. So 18 hours ahead in New
Yeah, and
Zealand.
it's easy if it's midnight and 6, but it's really hard if you're talking, 2.
Yes.
Then you're like, wait a minute. So it's way easier just to subtract 6 and know it's the next day. Yeah.
I agree.
Yep.
I'm just like, brain can't calculate. Must figure this out.
Must figure out. All right, here's our last sprint. I get my 1,000 words in for the first time in like 2 weeks. Since, the week before I go on a trip, my brain doesn't work very well either. But I'm on it now. So here we go. And there is our last sprint of the day. It's nice to be back in a routine. I am 60 words short of my 1,000, but I'm going to take that as a win. Going from not writing for a week to not quite being able to yesterday, and getting pretty close to 1,000. That's a win for me. I'll take it. How'd you do, Alicia?
I got 362 words for a total of 610
Woohoo! Very
for the day.
nice.
So, yeah.
And Cora's trying to dig her way out of the door. I think Benny's outside, so she really wants to go outside.
She's like, come on, I want to play.
That's when she gets all muddy. But I'm about to bake breakfast, so I'll let her play for a little while I make some, well, brunch, I guess, is what I tend to eat. Stop. And then I'll take her for a nice long walk, so she'll be nice and tired. Sorry, I need to yell at her. I had to mute. I didn't mute Alicia though, so she got to hear me yell at Cora. Let's see where we. Nope. See, she's not gonna. She's just not. There's too much puppy in her. Too much puppy. Let's see, where were we in the chat? See how everyone else did on that last sprint. I hope you had successful mornings.
I think it was around.
I think we went with Flo. Thank you for the sprints. Yes. So absolutely, Flo. It was so nice to see you and nice to meet you. Welcome in. I hope to see you some more as we get things done around here. Do I have anything to throw at her? Cora. She's very insistent. She loves her Benny. Alicia says, yes, I like to figure out and learn new things. I will hyper-focus on it until I do. Yes. Yes, I've seen you do it more than once. It's very useful. If I need to know something, I can keep going while you look it up. It's really nice. I like that. Jessica Kiwi, ooh, I need to reread and write up that letter. I did tell the author to give me a few weeks. So as soon as the 2,500 page arcs are read, due by the 14th, then that will be my priority. Got it. Yeah, Jessica Kiwi and I talked. She's doing a beta read for an author, and so she had some questions. So we had a meeting to answer those. So I was just wondering what happened after. Galinda says hello to the peoples, and Molly says, oh, hi, even more new friends. And Molly says, well, new-ish to the stream, friends. Yeah, exactly. One more, man. One more, and I'll have 700. And Vanessa says, I've returned. My brain has been therapized. Now I need food. Yeah, therapizing makes the, needs the calories now. The brain's using all those calories. It needs more. Molly says, insurance just told me that rather than submitting the appeal expedited, which would require determination of 72 hours, they sent it standard, which is 30 days.
Why?
Come on, people.
You've already been waiting for 2 months. They should be expediting. It should have been there yesterday.
The longer they can keep their money, the more money they make. Vanessa's, arg, Molly, I'm so sorry. I fucking hate U.S. insurance. Agreed. You know how many authors I know that are ready to go full-time authoring, but they can't do it because of insurance. That's it. It's the part they can't replace. That it is too expensive to do, even with earning, like they're replacing their income, but they can't replace the insurance that they get from their job. That's why in Britain, they're all like, yeah, I made this much, and then I was good. I was like, yeah, you're in Britain. You have. You have United Healthcare. We don't. Molly says, yes. Hee, Cora's tail walking by. Yeah, she's on it today, man. She was good most of the morning. She's just ready to run a little bit more. And she's a puppy. I can't hate her for that, but I have to eat. Otherwise, I can't take her for long enough because I run out of energy. So I'll let her play outside while I eat, and then we'll go for our walk. Let's see. Kiana got to 287 at 358. I'm going back to bed. Thanks for the sprints. Good night, Kiana. I hope you feel better soon. Jessica Kiwi, I got as far as thinking of getting out of bed to make a cup of tea. I mean, it's so early for you. Getting out of bed is more productive than I am at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Yes.
Jen says 8 is the magical number today. 8 is, huh? Nice. I will take your word for it. I don't know why, but I believe you, Jen. Helene says, I edited and posted a TikTok for marketing and started editing part 2 of the partying scene. Yay, nicely done. Yeah, that marketing, man, it's ridiculous how much of that we have to do. Molly says, thank you for sprints. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. I hope you have more luck with the insurance. Jessica Kiwi chatted to folks on the under 1K BookTube AuthorTube marathon sprints. Yeah, I was supposed to do that, and I don't know. It slipped away. They were like, go to this thing to communicate with us. And I was like, I can't go to another thing. Also chatted. Gotcha. Gotcha. Swig says, second sprint, I made coffee and took meds. This last sprint, I wrote in the morning pages. Yay!
Yay!
Sticking with the writing theme. I love that. Mel says, 300 pages into every spiral of fate. I love it. I love it. Vanessa, I ate breakfast and brushed old lady cat. Oh, I bet she liked that. Mel says, I have some reviews I need to write today. Very nice. Very nice. And Mel says, oh, Alicia, you're 24 subs away from 500. My gosh, we are just
Ooh.
growing, man. We're growing. Jessica Kiwi, no, I can't subscribe again. Hey, I appreciate the one. You got me this far, right? I'll take it.
Right?
Jessica Kiwi, I have my UNKM sprints tonight, so I will push both of your channels. Sweet, thank you. We would
Aw,
greatly
thank
appreciate
you.
it. Vanessa says both the Authors Guild and SIFWA have health insurance plans for those who don't know. They do, but they don't cover anything. Like that's why Kevin J. Anderson, that's why he went back to school and got his MFA so he could work as the college professor teaching the publishing course so that he could have insurance. It's not enough. And he needed more insurance for his wife. So it's fine if you're young and healthy, but as you get older, you need more. So he did all of that, even though he has been making his living as a writer for almost 50 years. He had to go back to get another job so he could get insurance that he could afford that would actually cover the things he needs it to. Yeah. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And Jen says, haha, just because in all 3 sprints I read 8 pages. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. That's your pace. I mean, that works between what you were working on and doing, and then 8 pages is what you got. That's still 24 more pages than you had when you woke up this morning.
Yep.
Vanessa said I was going to apply for the under 1K booktube thing, but just didn't have the spoons at the time to do the application. Yeah, I did the application and got accepted, and then they were like, "Go talk to us over here," and I was like, "On
Over
what?"
where?
I can't even remember what it was. I was like, you want me to? I can't. I'm sorry, man. I can't. That's where my spoons ran out. And then I had Superstars coming, and I was like, I don't know how much I could dedicate to. So Molly laughed, and every day I have reviews to write. Yes, you do, Molly. Get to it. Jessica Kiwi sent you a message on Discord, Kelly. Thank you. I will go check that out. Vanessa says lack of insurance is also why we can't protest in the way that, say, the French can protest. They don't have to worry about losing theirs if they miss work. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Jessica Kiwi on Discord. Yeah, I gotcha. I will check it. Molly says, I spoke to a supervisor. She is looking into both my appeal situation and will be filing my complaint on the entry agent. Nice. Charles off to run errands, listening to Mr. Monk in outer space. I just love that. Vanessa, yay, that's great news. And Charles says, thanks for hosting. And Jessica Kiwi, they want all communications through Discord. Oh, is it all through Discord? Yeah, it was. I was like, I cannot join another. I just can't. I just couldn't do any of the things that they wanted me to do. Molly says, Kelly, I am at 46% now. Yay! So we'll see if I have more spoons when they do it next year, because I probably won't do the boot camp thing. So we'll see if they have more. If I have more spoons for the under 1K. If I'm under 1K, hopefully I won't be under 1K next year. So we shall see. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. I hope you have a great evening. Do you have any last or day? Do you have any last words, Alicia?
100 pages book club sprints tomorrow night. Our last sprinting session for Raven Scholar before we do the discussion. So I know. It's so satisfying to see that we have like less than 100 pages.
Right? And it feels like we just started.
I know. Where has this time gone?
Uh-huh.
And then I should have a new video up on Friday. And then my sprints on Sunday.
Yay. Very cool. And Zwank says, thanks for the sprints. See y'all tomorrow morning. Vanessa says, thanks so much for sprints, even though I didn't actually participate except for random messages. That counts, Vanessa. Hey, that counts in watch hours, if nothing else. That's how we support each other too, right?
Yeah.
And Molly says, glad you were here at all, Vanessa. Yes, we were glad. We were happy to see you. So thank you, everyone. And we will see you tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Central, for more Time Pirates.
Arg.